On today's Toy Spot, we're going to be having a look at Transformers Animated. We're going to be looking at the Activators. We're going to be looking at Autobot Cliffjumper. A slight retool to the original Activators Bumblebee. Cliffjumper features a different head. Same car mode, different head though. On the side, we've got a picture of Cliffjumper. Looks a bit smug to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me. On the back, the other figures you can get. From the Activators line, you can get Dirge, got Cliffjumper, and we've got Megatron. You also go to Transformers.com, find out all the current news, Transformer related, of course. But there you go. That's packaging. What we're going to do is we're going to get this opened up. We will have ourselves a look at Cliffjumper, and I'll also show you a comparison between the Cliffjumper and the original Bumblebee. So stay tuned, guys. There is more on the way. Alright, so we have Cliffjumper in vehicle mode. And he does, of course, share the same body mold as Bumblebee, which I'll bring in right now. Exact same coloring, of course, just a little bit different in paint. Still kind of reminds me of a Toyota Yaris. I know I'm wrong, but it does remind me of a Toyota Yaris. Move Bumblebee out of the way, just show you a close-up of the car. Very neat. Certainly simplified, but again, for what it is, it's a pretty neat looking alt mode. And being with the Bumblebee as well, his activation button is on the top here, and when you press it, Cliffjumper springs to life. Just have to separate out his legs, just bend his feet down, and just bend his arms. There we go. And there's the alternate head. Cliffjumper. Put him there for a second. We'll pan back the camera. There we go. And we'll bring in Bumblebee just so you guys can see the difference between the two. I'm sure you already have watched the review anyways, but there we have a comparison of the two heads. Certainly a night and day comparison. Quite different from one another. Similar, of course, the Bumblebee, his head has a slight movement. A little harder to move because he's got such a big melon-sized head. But he's got rotation in the arms. You can bend at the elbow. The legs can bend. You can rotate the thigh. You can bend the knees. And of course you can bend the feet as well. But that relies on the transformation. A simple enough recoloring and retooling to the original Bumblebee. But a very fun little Transformer to pick up, and probably fairly inexpensive now if you want to go back and pick them up now. For the life of me, I can't remember what I gave. I think I gave Bumblebee like a 7.5. That sounds about right. Cliffjumper I'm probably just going to give a similar enough mark, maybe a 7. I mean, he's the exact same vehicle, just a slight change in the head. But still a fun little Transformer to get. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the Transformers Animated Activators. We were looking at a retool, a recoloring to this guy. We were looking today at Cliffjumper. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.